Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and we have a bit of a special feature today. We are going to take a look at some gentlemen that placed fourth at the Olympia. And this is Hattie Shupin, of course. He did place fourth at the 2020 Mr. Olympia. And you get the feeling that a place like fourth is probably not the best place to be. I can imagine that Hattie Shupin, he probably wanted to even win the Olympia, let alone place out of the top three. And that's just it. You are out of the top three. And of course, in 2018, William Bonac, basically the same thing as Hattie Shupin. He placed fourth after 1 year prior placing third. So you could imagine there would be mixed feelings about that. But that's not what we are going to do today, guys and girls. We are going to take a look at some gentlemen that placed fourth at the Olympia, and that was it. That was their highest placing. So we are going to eliminate Hattie Shupin and William Bonac, and we are going to begin way back when, guys. And I'm sure many of you have already named this person, or if you're with somebody watching this video, you have told them who it is. And you're right, it's Dave Draper, 1967, guys. This is him in 1967 at the Mr. Olympia event. Of course, Sergio Oliva won that event, but that's not what this is about. We're talking about the fourth place participants. I believe Harold Pohl placed third there. Chuck Sipes, second. Just off the top of my head, guys. Anyway, John Hansen would know that. This is a nice side tricep, and I'm not going to do a whole lot of pictures. I'm not going to show a whole lot of pictures, but Dave Draper, guys, one of my favorite bodybuilders of all time. And this is a darn solid side tricep for 1967. I can tell you that much. But at the end of this one, I will let you guys know who I believe is the best bodybuilder ever to place fourth, and that was their highest placing, was fourth. Anyway, guys, it didn't happen again until 1976. Switched the 6 with the 7. And you can see down in the bottom in the center, that is Bill Grant. That's also a picture of him beside him in the rear double bicep. And very blurry picture. Here's another one from 1976. And he placed fourth in this hungry lineup. You see Frank Zane there and Franco Colombo, of course. And I believe that's Boyer Coe at the end. And I gotta say, Bill Grant, he's standing, toe-to-toe. He's holding his own. And because you can't really see his face or anything like that, I'm going to show one picture of him, which was not from the Olympia in question. But other than that, I'm only going to be showing pictures of the gentleman in the Olympia that we were talking about. Now, it didn't happen again, guys, till about 10 or 11 years later, rather. Mike Christian. He placed fourth in 1987. And the funny thing is, he's very tall, and so was Bill Grant. And Dave Draper was over 6 feet tall as well. Anyway, guys, I believe Mike Christian, he might be the best so far, and he might be the ultimate fourth place bodybuilder at the Olympia, because he did it again in 1990. And he was so good then, guys. I think he should have placed higher than fourth. Look at the size of him. Keep in mind, guys, this was the drug-tested Olympia. He was clearly the biggest dude out there, over 6 feet tall. Unbelievable. Now, fast forward to 1994 and Paul Dillette. And guess what, guys? Well over 6 feet tall. They're all tall. So if you're a tall bodybuilder, I bet you the judges are just looking at you thinking, I want him in fourth. I want him in fourth. What a beast, though, guys. Paul Dillette, dare I say, the best so far. Mike Christian, very good. And hey, Dave Draper, great for his time as well. Didn't happen again until 2003, where a bodybuilder placed fourth. I was going to say third. I apologize. Placed fourth for their highest placing, and that was DJ, Dennis James, Dennis the Menace. And look at this lineup, guys. He got some Olympia champions, 3 other Olympia champions there, the only other guys that could defeat him. And he was not that tall, not that short, mind you. But in this lineup, in this list, he is the shortest one. so far. And there is only one other guy after this, and it happened in 2005, and it was Gunther Schlierkamp. And surprisingly, it has not happened since, where somebody placed fourth and that was their highest placing. They've always placed higher than that ever since 2005. So Gunther Schlierkamp, you notice, you may have noticed he's well over 6 feet tall too, guys. He's 6'1", 6'2". I guess not well over 6 feet, but everybody on the list that placed fourth for their highest placing was all tall, except for Dennis James, who I wouldn't go ahead and call him short. But anyway, guys, all those other years, it was Dexter Jackson placing fourth. And I'm not lying. They put Dexter Jackson in fourth. Are you ready for this? In 2002, 2004, which was one of my best versions of Dexter Jackson. 2006, he does it again. 2010, he placed fourth again. 2012, he did it again, guys. What? Look at that blonde. Anyway, 2017, can you believe that? He did it again. And finally, in 2019, what are the odds, guys? I think the judges love placing Dexter fourth. So he is basically the ultimate fourth place bodybuilder, placing fourth more times than anyone. But who is the greatest fourth place bodybuilder that only placed fourth as their highest? My opinion, it is Gunther Schlierkamp. And I know many of you may say Paul Dillet's better. I think Gunther, for his time, I mean, he defeated Ronnie Coleman. Even Dave Draper couldn't say that he defeated Arnold or ever could have defeated Arnold. Gunther did defeat Ronnie. Show of Strength show, 2002. But anyway, guys, I think he's a little bit more complete than a Paul Dillet as well, from behind. Great back, great condition. Just very complete versus Paul. Of course, from the front, it would have been a matchup. But anyway, guys, just a little bit of a fun video. I was going through the lists of Olympias, and I noticed that they were all tall and thought, this might make an interesting video. And it probably will for those of you who obsess over bodybuilding like myself. Anyway, guys, hit thumbs up on the video if you did enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. Have a great day.